Hello and welcome to the Blue Review. Today we are talking about Daredevil, the director's cut. It seemed like after the success of the first X-Men movie, every studio was clamoring to find the next superhero saga. When Spider-Man became one of the top 10 highest grossing movies of all time, if you had ever graced the covers of a comic book, you were destined to be on the silver screen. Thus, that was the case for Marvel superhero Daredevil, brought to the silver screen by writer-director Mark Steven Johnson, who had gained fame in the early to mid-90s with the comedy hits Grumpy Old Men and Grumpy Old Men, which created a late-in-life stardom for its heroes Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. Now, I can't tell you if Daredevil, the theatrical cut, is worth anything because I've never seen it, but I can tell you that the director's cut of the film is actually pretty decent. I enjoyed it. It had a unique mixture of comic undertones and a serious, dark, moody atmosphere. But that's not to say that it's anywhere near perfect. The now infamous park fight sequence is one of the most atrocious pieces of crap ever placed on film. And in fact, all the fight sequences in this movie are outright ridiculous. There should be one rule when it comes to filming. The more chaos on screen, the less chaos in the cinematography and editing. But unfortunately, they didn't get that message for Daredevil. Many of the fight sequences are shot in either close-ups or tight medium shots. That just doesn't work for a fight sequence. All it does is make both the fight sequence and the editing so chaotic that you're not quite sure what's going on at any time. Also, most of the fight sequences and choreography felt so stinted, it looked like they were doing rehearsed numbers as opposed to fluid fighting. Now, for some people that might be too much. They might find the corniness of this movie to be too over the top for fans of more serious fare such as The Dark Knight. But for what it was, I enjoyed Daredevil. I also thought it had one of the best transfers that I've seen in quite some time. If you're interested in checking out a silly, goofy, sometimes corny, but also pretty serious and decent fun movie, check out Daredevil, the director's cut. As far as the picture quality in this one is concerned, I'm going to give it 4 to 4.5 stars. It was actually pretty excellent. I felt it had great detail, great color, great everything. I really enjoyed this film a lot in terms of its picture quality. Its soundtrack was also really great as well. The director was able to utilize very unique sound design in creating this film and is accurately replicated in the soundtrack presented on this disc. I recommend everybody check out Daredevil, the director's cut. Peace.